Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/Tales from Retail. And our first story about a paradox that never leaves the minds of many Karens. This iPod is broken because I can't remember my password. I work at a secondhand gaming store in the UK. Because we're secondhand, we have different rights to other stores. If a customer buys an item they don't like, not that it's faulty, they have 48 hours to bring it back. It doesn't have to be unopened or anything like that, but it's only to refund back onto a voucher to spend in store. If it's faulty, they get cash back and have a 2-year warranty. So a guy came into work. C is customer, M is me. C: this iPad is broken. I want my money back. Me: so sorry about that. Can I see the receipt, please? He throws it on the counter. I look, and it's a few days old. I go to load up the iPod to see what's wrong with it while asking him what the problem is. C: I can't get into it at all. I'm confused because it's turning on fine, but then I'm met with an unlock pin. Can you put in your PIN, please? I don't know the PIN. That's the problem. Bearing in mind that we're a small store and are not allowed to take in, let alone sell any goods in the first place without it being wiped and the password taken off. Wait, so you were sold this iPod with a password on it? No, I put the password in when I first bought it, and then I forgot it. Well, we can't do anything if you've forgotten your password, sir. You'll have to go to Apple and they'll sort it out for you. You sold me an iPod and I can't use it. You need to give me the money back. But the password wasn't on it when we sold it. If we refund this iPod now, we wouldn't be able to sell it again, or even fix it. Only you know the password. It's broken. Give me my money back now. Sir, it isn't broken. It's just locked by a password. If you bring it to Apple with proof of purchase, they should help you out, but there's nothing we can do. Customer: but I can't remember the password, so I can't use it. You should just refund me. I don't want it anymore. We can't even do a 48-hour refund anymore, sir, because it's out of the allocated time period, and due to the fact that it has a password which we can't remove, we wouldn't be able to take it in anyway. If you go to Apple, they should be able to help. The customer then shouts, "It's your fault I can't get into it. You sold it to me." This goes on for about 20 minutes with him saying the same things over and over, followed by me telling him the same solution. Not the worst by far on here, but entirely frustrating. Take this car back, it's broken. You seem to have welded all the doors shut. It's your fault I can't get into it. You sold it to me. And our next story. I have a valid argument for that. Backstory: I work at a sandwich store chain in a decent-sized city. Today's the day of the St. Patrick's Day parade in our lovely city, and that always means at least one thing: drunken customers all day long. I had just started my shift, and I'm the assistant manager for the whole shop. Today only, we have a very strict restrooms are only for customers policy for so many reasons. I'm on the register helping out a small family who'd never ordered from our store before. I see these 3 girls come in the front door after stopping to look at the sign I've posted that says bathrooms are for customers only. They come in and sit at a booth and start chatting quietly but with lots of hand gestures. Now, I've seen this stunt before. They were going to sneak into the bathroom, which is pointless because there was a line to use the restroom of at least 10 people and we only have one stall. They have to walk past my register to get there, so I wave them down and say I can help them right after I'm done with this customer. They wait, and before I can even greet them properly, the ringleader starts talking loudly at me. "We need to use the bathroom pretty badly." Well, I apologize, but due to the parade, we're only allowing customers to use the bathroom. "You can't make exceptions for us?" No, I can't. There's a line for the bathroom right now, and all of these people waiting have ordered their food and are customers. "This is against the law. You have to let us use the bathroom." It's not against the law. Our store policy states that you have to make a purchase before using our bathroom. At this point, she starts babbling slightly. I can smell the whiskey on her breath, and she's definitely irritated. But this is just another day for me. She offered to pay me $2 directly to let her use the bathroom. I told her she could purchase a bottle of water or a cookie for less than $2. That's when she kind of loses it. "This whole thing is ridiculous. According to Section 5 of the Public Code," I don't remember exactly what she said, but she definitely tried to cite a law at me, "you have to let us use the bathroom." Actually, this isn't a public space. This is private property. We have no obligation to let anyone use anything on our property. "Well, this is a public company." I actually cut her off here. Actually, it's a privately owned company. And this is me letting you know that I have the right to refuse service to anyone for whatever reason I see fit. I have a valid argument for that, but I don't want to waste my time arguing with you about it. Are you going to make a purchase then? No, I shouldn't have to do that. She actually yelled at me. Okay, then here's the part where I'm asking you to leave my store. She starts to say something else, and I cut her off again. Please leave my store before the authorities get involved. They all three leave the store in a huff, talking to each other under their breath. Next customer in line steps up to the register and says, Can I just buy a drink and then use the bathroom? I promise I won't be a jerk like them. I almost wanted to just let them use the bathroom without buying anything. But I rang them up and went about my day. And the next story. Customer lied in order to demand earlier hours. My context. I work in the office of a landscape supply store that sells mulch by the cubic yard. We sell in bulk, and our customers range from large landscaping companies to homeowners looking to do some landscaping on the weekends. Our hours have always been 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. We add weekend hours during our busy seasons of spring and fall. Our competitors have comparable hours and don't open any earlier than 7. As spring approaches, business has started to pick up, and customers that are larger landscaping companies have begun to contact me about the upcoming season. Most of these companies are easy to deal with and have been customers well before I started working here, so I'm very familiar with all of them. I don't usually have any problems with them. But last week, I received a phone call from one of these landscaping companies. Now, this company definitely purchases a lot of mulch from us, and we do our best to accommodate them. My boss has arranged special pricing for them, and he will make sure their somewhat last-minute deliveries are on time. Basically, he works with them extensively already. So, the representative calling introduced himself as the foreman of one of the crews that comes in for mulch. He asked the standard question about our products, pricing, and hours, and that's when this started. Important foreman. So you open at 7. Me. Yep, 7 to 4, Monday through Friday. Important foreman. Well, we start at 6. Me. I know you guys like to start early. I apologize that we open later, but we can definitely make sure that you're loaded first thing when we open, or you can send a driver to pick up the mulch at 4 o'clock for the next morning. Important foreman. My crew has to have mulch no later than 6:30. It was clear from his tone that he was looking to argue, so I responded accordingly. Me. I can't guarantee you that myself, but I'll definitely have my boss get in touch with you. Important foreman. Yeah, you're going to want to open at 6 instead. I'll definitely let him know that. Important foreman then says, Good, because we start at 6, and I'm sure you guys can't afford to lose us as customers. We're probably your biggest customer, too. I asked for his contact information from my boss, who's also the owner, and we hung up. When I explained what happened to my boss, he said that he has no idea why this foreman is demanding earlier hours, since for the last 10 years he's been doing business with this company. Our hours haven't ever been a problem. Instead, he called one of the managers of the company that he knows well and was basically told that since this foreman's new, he's trying to assert dominance over every aspect of his job. The manager apologized to my boss and said that he would speak to the foreman. Apparently, the crews actually start at 7. Important foreman. Well, we start at 6. Great. Then you have time to get coffee and donuts. We'll see you at 7. And the next story. The name. Retail shop does click and collect, order online, pick up from a public place with third-party delivery company. Mrs. Name is the Parcel Collector. Princess Tiffany is me. It's very busy. Parcel collectors have to queue up like normal customers. It's a nightmare because the inadequately sized storage area for the parcels is in the back of the shop, so when there's a huge queue, the cashiers have to leave and go hunt for a parcel that might not even be there. Mrs. Name. I've come to collect my parcel. That's nice. Princess Tiffany. I need your name. Mrs. Name. Oh, my name is Mrs. Name. Princess Tiffany. Thank you. I'll go and have a look for it. So I go into the back. The storage area for parcels was never intended for the volume we now receive. 7 new packages arrived today for collection. Mrs. Name isn't on any of them. Great. This part is especially fun. The retailers and delivery company have a habit of sending out the "Your parcel has arrived" email early. I then have to deal with this, even though I have nothing to do with either the retailer they ordered from or the delivery company. Time to tell Mrs. Name the bad news. Back to the tills. Queue very big now. Princess Tiffany. Okay, Mrs. Name, there are no parcels in the back for a Mrs. Name? I have the email on my phone. It says that it'll be here today. It's happened before that the delivery company sends out the emails early, even though the parcel is not actually arrived yet. She pulls out her phone. See here? Store address. It says it'll be here today, so it must be here. I can assure you it's not here. There are no parcels with Mrs. Name on it. It says it is here. She's getting angry now, and she has a face like, I'm going to complain about this and you, even though I literally have no culpability at all. Nothing to do with the delivery company or the retailer she's ordered from. Nothing I can do. No numbers I can call. Princess Tiffany. There are 7 parcels in the back that came today. None of them are labeled as Mrs. Name. Well, it says it's here. Well, I don't know what you want me to do. If it isn't here, I can't make it be here. If you have an issue, you need to get in touch with the people you ordered the parcel from or the delivery company directly. Did you check for my old name? I'm sorry? I changed my name about a year ago. Did you check for my old name? I don't know your old name. It's Mrs. Old Name. Mental facepalm on my part. Let me go have a look. I find the parcel labeled Mrs. Old Name. Process it. Out she goes. Cue absolutely huge. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.